Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cricket Happening Show with your host Ram. Firstly, I would like to thank each one. First of all, I do see that a lot of subscribers are joining my cricket show, Cricket Happenings. So, a big thank you goes to all the new subscribers who have joined my Cricket Happening show. Thank you very much. And besides, as I always said, you are the wheels of my business. So today, and it also when I get more subscribers, it also makes me absolutely motivated to do more and more cricket shows. In fact, I would like to do it like a daily cricket show, but unfortunately, it's a weekend cricket show because I have a voracious appetite for cricket, and cricket is something which comes very naturally to me as far as talking is concerned. So I really, I really love talking to you on the cricket show. I'm looking forward to more subscribers joining me on this cricket show. Let's together make it a real spectacle here. Now, talking about cricket, as far as today's cricket show goes, we are looking at two matches here. One is, what I have for you in store on this cricket show today is India versus England, where India have taken the first innings lead. The main features being Yashasvi Jaiswal becoming the second youngest player in cricket history, or the third youngest player rather, to actually score a double, a second Indian, a third Indian one could call, because there were two other players, Sunny Gavaskar, the former great batsman from India, Sunny Gavaskar, and also the another left-hand batsman, Vinod Kambli, were the ones who made double centuries in there. But definitely, Sunny Gavaskar was the youngest player for India to make a double century. I think it was against the West Indies, if I'm right, in the series. And Yashasvi Jaiswal has made us 209 runs, which has really formed the fulcrum of India actually taking the first innings lead of 143 runs over England in the second Test match. And the other thing being Jasprit Bumrah exhibiting some great reverse swing bowling to absolutely stun the Englishmen into submission as India took a handsome first innings lead and are sitting, I wouldn't say sitting pretty, but definitely on a belter of a track. What Jasprit Bumrah has done is absolutely amazing. So that is something. And then we'll also have a look at the West Indies versus Australia, the first one day that took place where the Aussies had an easy victory over the West Indies with Australians, a new bowler who making his debut, Xavier Bartlett, exhibiting some beautiful swing bowling. And really, it was good. So I'll be talking about that as well. And we also have Afghanistan playing against Sri Lanka in the first Test match, where Afghanistan have been really been a bit meek here because the Sri Lankans are doing great. In fact, they have gone on to a 212-run lead with Angelo Matthews and Chandimal chipping in with centuries. And these are the things that I have for you on this cricket show. So let's start off with India versus England. Talking about the India versus England, this match is being played at Vishakhapatnam, the second Test match. A wonderful crowd was there to witness the match. Now, let us talk about this. Now, this particular pitch is an absolute belter. So, there's a lot of runs to be had. So, India would be very happy. First and foremost, we would talk about Yashasvi Jaiswal. India actually batting first, raised a total of 396 on this pitch, which is good, but one thought whether it was really enough. But yes, India has definitely taken the lead, no doubt. But as far as England is concerned, England are someone you can definitely bite you from the back, and they are definitely they are absolutely pumped up because they are already one up in the series. They have already won the first battle against India. Looking at it, if you look at the Indian card, India were all out for 396 on this belter. Now, what a knock. I mean, Yashasvi Jaiswal was the man who took immense advantage on this particular pitch, and he definitely said, definitely showed others as to how to bat on this particular pitch. And what a knock from Yashasvi Jaiswal at such an young age of 23. He's been blazing a trail in Indian cricket. Yashasvi Jaiswal, 209 with 19 boundaries and 7 sixes. I mean, he is someone who can shift gears as far as his batting is concerned in an absolute jiffy. And that's what he precisely did. What a knock. I mean, if you look at that card of the Indians, Yashasvi Jaiswal, 209, and the next highest scorer was the out of form Shubman Gill, who contributed 34 of 4 of with 5 boundaries. Rohit Sharma made only 14 runs. But before I get into that, I would also like to talk about the debut of a spinner. Now, this is what Ben Stokes and Brendan McCullum have been doing. Ben Stokes is someone who scouts for the talent. He saw this video of this bloke, Shoaib Bashir, a tall young bowler, on WhatsApp, and he forwarded it to his England management, I suppose. And then he said, keep an eye on this kid. And look at the way Shoaib Bashir has done. I mean, so impressive. Yes, he leaked a lot of runs, but he picked up 30. He bowled 38 overs, one made in 138 runs and 3 wickets. Talking about Shoaib Bashir, he picked up some good wickets. He got the prize wicket of the Indian captain, Rohit Sharma. And also another thing about Shoaib Bashir, one thing that I really liked about Shoaib Bashir, being a very tall bowler, a tall off spinner, I mean, one can understand he has a high arm action. He can definitely flight the ball. But what I like about Shoaib Bashir is that he's getting that dip. He's getting the ball. He's not only able to flight the ball, he also gets a lot of dip into it, which is something for a tall bowler. Normally, it is not so easy to get the dip. So I think that is one thing that I noticed in this young bowler Shoaib Bashir, which was good to see. So definitely looks like a very good investment for England here. And looking at that card once again, as I said, and so Shoaib Bashir was making his debut, and really one has to say that England are someone who have that solid, and also for India, it was Rajat Patidar who was making the debut. Now Rajat Patidar, one was thinking whether Sarfraz Ahmed should have been given a nod because he has been knocking on the doors with some heavy scores in the domestic scene. But the nod went to Rajat Patidar. We'll talk about that. But as I said, if you look at that particular batting card of India, Rohit Sharma 14, Shubman Gill the next highest scorer, as I said, Shreyas Iyer again a bit of a silly shot one could call, trying to cut a ball which was absolutely close to his stumps, which also kept low after 27. Rajat Patidar on his debut looked okay. I mean, I wouldn't say he definitely defended well for 32 with 3 boundaries. Patel making 27. Also, India had some bowling change. They also had the spinner Kuldeep Yadav coming in. Yes, India had injury worries. Ravindra Jadeja is a big miss, no doubt about it. There's no KL Rahul, no Kohli. Kuldeep Yadav came into the team. Ashwin made 20 runs. And that was it. Mukesh Kumar also got an opportunity in this particular match, and 396 all out. As I said, on this belt of a track, for me, initially it looked much less. But definitely India will be happy because they have already taken the lead in the first innings. Looking at the bowling, that man James Anderson. I mean, really, I would like to doff my hat to this particular English bowler, James Anderson. I mean, at the age of 41, he's going absolutely strong. He's just going there, and look at his bowling analysis. That is the experience that he brings, the probing line that he bowled. And I would like to talk about something about James Anderson's experience. We are talking about James Anderson having a wealth of experience. And here he comes in, picking up Shubman Gill's wicket. He just probed Shubman Gill. He was I like the way he probed into Shubman Gill's defenses and finally got Shubman Gill to nick one, which was moving away from him a shade, and Ben Folks not so probably the ball was pitched on the fifth stump, and Ben Folks behind the sticks did the rest. So definitely. And as I said, he's a master. He's a master craftsman. At the age of 41, if you're going to bowl 25 overs, 4 maidens, 47 runs, and 3 wickets, he absolutely stood out and justified what Ben Stokes did in actually leaving out the express pace of Mark Wood, who could not lay his hand on any wicket. And here comes James Anderson with all his experience, doing a fantastic job. And what a bowler James Anderson. I mean, at the age of 41, being a pace bowler to still be playing in international cricket, that really speaks volumes about this bloke James Anderson, who keeps himself absolutely physically fit. Joe Root, well, he was a bit listless compared to the first test. 14 overs went for 71. Tom Hartley, 1 for 74. His returns. Bashir, impressive. 3 for 138. Rehan Ahmed came in and took care of the tail. 3 for 65. Now, we are talking about England's first innings. As far as England's first innings were concerned, England were all out for 253. But what a knock from Zach Crawley. I mean, Zach Crawley is someone who is not going to dare pot around. He likes to get on with the game, and he strokes the ball. He strokes the balls to a nicety, and it's an absolute pleasure to watch Zach Crawley bat. How he really wades into his shots, and the way he played. I mean, he really. He's the one who gives the impetus. Yes, Ben Duckett is definitely there. He lost his wicket to Kuldeep Yadav. But Zach Crawley is someone who really gives that early impetus to this England innings. Really, it was wonderful to watch Zach Crawley, the way he, in fact, he went after Jasprit Bumrah, banging him for 4 fours in an over. Mukesh Kumar was not spared. He had a bit of tap from Zach Crawley. And then Ravichandran Ashwin was pushed out of the attack by Zach Crawley with his very, very good stroke making. And what a knock from Zach Crawley. I mean, he was the highest scorer as well. And it was an absolutely a purest delight, one could call. Zach Crawley, 76 with 11 fours and 2 sixes. He just went going like a train. Tuckett made 21. Let's talk about Bumrah. Now, as I said, this particular track is an absolute belter in Visakhapatnam, and the way Zach Crawley, we are talking about Jasprit Bumrah here. Jasprit Bumrah on a belter of a track. He was absolutely superb, and he looked out for a way as to how to get the English wickets. He learned from his past experience, and he absolutely amazed. He put up an exhibition of reverse swing bowling where I'm just going to talk about a few wickets. It absolutely stunned me, and he stunned the English team, I would say. Ollie Pope, who had played the best innings of his life, probably the first test, not probably, absolutely. And Ollie Pope received an reverse in-swinging Yorker, which went and hit the stumps, and absolutely, I mean, Pope's stumps were just bent back, this I would call this a special batsman required such a type of delivery from a special bowler, and that was it. Ollie Pope was clean bowled by Bumrah for 23, and as I said, it was an exhibition of absolutely superb reverse swing bowling from reverse swing bowling. Yes, I understand, sir. I didn't get your email. I did. Sorry, friends, because I'm just chatting with my person who wants to talk to me. I'm extremely sorry about it. I didn't get your email, my friend. And again, I'm going to give you my email. I already told you that this is my email, but unfortunately, I have not. I didn't get your email. Again, I'm RS Again, I'm telling you, my email is rsmoney41@hotmail.com. Okay, so please send in a mail to me and we will get chatting, my friend. Here we go. So this is my email. Please send it again. I'm sorry, friends, that I have to interrupt you, because there is one well-wisher who is wanting to help me as far as my cricket is concerned. Really, thanks to this gentleman. Please send it again. This is my email, and I will wait for it right on. So please remain at the remain. Please remain till the end of the show, and till the end of this show, so that we can talk, so that we can chat. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, friends. I just had to interrupt you. There is one well-wisher who wanted to actually connect to me, probably wants to give me an opportunity in cricket. So he has been trying to get in touch with me, but unfortunately, we have not been able to connect to each other. And that's the precise reason I had to just keep this talk going. Sorry, guys. So just continuing the story on this particular day, on the second day of this particular test match between India and England. And look at that man. I mean, look at Bumrah. Joe Root was another one who was forced to nick at a delivery from Bumrah, out for 5. Johnny Barristow was tested by Bumrah, and then he bowled a wide one for Barristow to go and actually he absolutely mixed up everything, and he nipped up the wicket of Johnny Barristow for 25. Look, he has absolutely whipped the cream of the England batsman there. If you really look at it, he has absolutely whipped the cream out of it. Now let's see. Talking about Ben Stokes, I mean, Ben Stokes and Tom Hartley were really giving something for England by taking the attack to the rival's camp. But Ben Stokes, now look at this delivery. Now look at this wicket from Jasprit Bumrah. I mean, I would say Ben Stokes, who was absolutely stunned by this delivery. It seemed back and it didn't really get up, and that was the end. It has gone past I would say, underneath the bat of Ben Stokes, and hit the timber. And Ben Stokes was just standing there, because he knew, probably was thinking, what is the other thing that I have to do to really get past Bumrah. Wonderful bowling from Jasprit Bumrah. Ran Ahmed 6, Hartley 21. So that was the story of the day, and Bumrah just skite through the England batting lineup. 15.5 overs, 5 maidens, 45 runs and 6 wickets. Tremendous stuff from Jasprit Bumrah. Take a bow, man, on a belter of a track. If you're going to get 6 wickets, that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And Bumrah is, we all know what a great bowler he is. 3 for 70, 1 for Kuldeep Yadav, 1 for 24. India, towards with Yashasvi Jaiswal not out 15, Rohit Sharma not out 13. On the second day, India leading by 171 runs with 3 full days to go on this particular pitch. India, again, I can't say India is in the box seat, because with England, you never know. England are someone who will really come back to you very hard. So one has to really one has to really wait and see as to what pans out. And England, as I said, are pumped up. So sorry, dear friends, I think there's a lot of time which was gone because of the talk that I was having with one well-wisher of mine. So what I'm going to do now is going to skim through the tracks, one could call. We are talking about the Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan test, the one-off test, the only test that we are playing in Colombo. And Afghanistan batted first, made 198, they were all out for 198. Rahmat Shah, the most technically perfect player in the Afghanistan lineup, contributed 91 with 13 boundaries. And it was a 4-wicket back for Vishwa Fernando. Asita Fernando picking up 3 for 24. Asita Fernando is someone who's a very impressive bowler. 3 for 67 for the spinner Prabhat Jayasuriya. And Sri Lanka, in their reply, took a massive lead. I mean, they are still going strong, 410 for 6, and 2 centuries there. Angelo Matthews hit wicket to the bowling of Qais Ahmed, the leg spinner, 141, 14 fours, 3 sixes, and Dinesh Chandimal 107, 10 fours and 1 6. So that was so definitely, I would say Afghanistan on the box seat there against Sri Lanka. So this is something that I wanted to talk about. Other than that, just skimming through it, we are talking about the West Indies versus Australia. I know the cricket show is going for quite a long time, unfortunately. I understand, but just would like to touch on Xavier Bartlett's bowling, who on debut was the shining star in that Aussie victory. They had 2 debutants, one was Spencer Johnson with his express pace, but he was taken to the cleaners as far as the West Indians were concerned. There were some good things for the West Indians as well. I think Cavum Hodge played a good knock, if I'm not wrong, Cavum Hodge. And definitely Australia taking the lead with a 1-0 victory. Well, I'm looking out for an exciting young Jake Fraser McGurk to make his debut at the SCG against the West Indies, because he's one of the exciting players running in Australia right now. And we have seen what he can do in the T20 leagues. So I'm really excited about this bloke, young Aussie Jake Fraser McGurk. Well, dear fans, unfortunately, it has taken a lot of time. I'm just, I would like to say goodbye to you all. And thanks for staying on my show. Again, a big thanks goes to all my subscribers, all my new subscribers on Cricket Happenings. As I said, it really makes me more motivated to do this cricket show, probably on a daily basis. But again, unless and until I really get my bread and butter income from this particular cricket show, I wouldn't be able to do a daily cricket show. But as far as weekend cricket show is concerned, that is something that will go on. So, dear fans and subscribers, having said that, it's about time to ring out the curtain on this particular cricket show. But again, promising you that tomorrow, once again, I'll be back in full color in my next cricket show. That's on a Sunday. Again, we are talking about those games and any other developments that are going on. Yes, the Under-19 World Cup is on. I can give you a live cricket update on the Under-19 World Cup, which is going India, Australia, and I think India, England, and South Africa. I reckon I've already made it, or probably I'm just trying to check that. I think it is Australia. I'm trying to see which are the teams that has made it to the semi-finals already. So I'm just going to give you a live update of the Under-19 World Cup today. Pakistan beat Bangladesh by 5 runs. England Under-19 won by 146 runs against Zimbabwe, and Ireland won by the Duckworth Lewis method against New Zealand. So that is so. Right now, as the standing starts in the Under-19 World Cup, Australia, South Africa, and India are already into the semi-finals. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, thanks again for your company, and look forward to chatting with you all tomorrow. Until then, it's your host Ram signing off. Thank you.